Hey everybody, Shep here. Today is April 17th and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a cloudy day, it's kind of chilly, but today my plan is I'm going to be getting all my garden areas ready that I can moldboard plow them, hopefully starting next weekend. So I do want to say right off the bat, I hit 100 subscribers this past week, so that's really cool. I'm really thankful to everybody that's subscribed to and watched these videos and have liked them and commented on them. I really appreciate it. We're going to be having a lot of garden content coming up, so I hope that everyone sticks around for that. But just once again, thank you, and I really appreciate all the new subscribers. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with my channel, I grow vegetable gardens, and then I grow some stuff that I feed the chickens like sorghum, and I grow field corn. So today I kind of thought I'd show the garden plots and kind of talk about them. I've got 4 garden plots here on the homestead. Um, really, they're pretty small plots. If you add them all up together, I'll be doing about half of an acre. So nothing extreme, but trust me, it's enough to take care of. So this is the first one we'll be looking at. So this one, I had sorghum and pumpkins in it last year, and my plan is this afternoon I'm gonna bush hog this, hopefully either this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon. Bush hog it. It's kind of a little bit wet out here, and I don't know how much it's gonna. Probably not gonna dry up a whole lot today, other than it is supposed to be windy, so that'll help. So I got to get this sorghum stalks bush hog down, and then this field will be ready to plow. My plan for this is going to get planted all in field corn this year. So then next to it we have, this is the biggest garden plot. It's about I think it's about 60 feet by 130. So I had this in field corn last year. Got lots of videos of that if you're interested, planting it and harvesting it. I had electric fence to keep the animals out. I'm pretty behind the ball. Usually I have this up in the fall, but I just didn't get around to it. So I've got to pull this electric fence up. That's my main thing. Got to do with it. This plot I will be planting a couple rows of sunflowers. I've got some sunflowers to grow. I've grown them in the past, but the ones I've grown in the past were the mammoth kind, and I always have problems with those blowing over. So I've got a kind that's a hybrid that's not going to be as tall, but I want to grow some sunflowers to feed the chickens. So I'll be growing a few rows of that, a few rows of sorghum. I'm not planting as much sorghum as I did last year. And then the rest will be planted in pumpkins. All right, we'll look at the other 2 plots. Okay, so here we are at a garden plot that's never before seen on YouTube, I guess you could say. This is the garden that's beside my house. My house is right over there. I'm not gonna get it on video, but yeah. So when we had the house built, I didn't put any garden out here last year because they were, doing stuff with equipment, and it just would not have been a good idea probably. So it set fallow last year, and I got to move my burn barrel out of here. I had it just sitting out here, but nothing really to do to this one other than plow it down. I cut down this maple tree here. That's probably about 12 inches in diameter. As you can imagine, that was really tall, and it's too close to the garden, so I didn't want it here anymore. It's getting big enough where it's starting to block, starting to shade stuff. There's Sid. Oh, he's been following me around this morning. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to plowing this one because nothing's been done to it, you know, for 2 years. So it's moldboarding it. It's just gonna be all compacted and slabbed together and then be rougher in the cob when it's time to disc. But yeah, so that's this garden plot. Okay, I failed to mention in that last garden plot, the one by my house, that's going to be vegetable gardens. Uh, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to plant there, but I'll probably do my green beans and some of the other stuff. This is my my last garden plot. This is the one I plowed in my video last year, and I had the electric fence around my broccoli to keep the rabbits out of it. And I already got the wire pulled up, but got to get these fence posts pulled up, and then I got to cut up. These were Mexican sunflowers last year. I got to get that cleaned up, and that'll be about it. This is the this will be a vegetable garden too. This is the best ground on the homestead. Grows stuff really good. So this is where I'll plant my sweet corn and tomatoes and potatoes, stuff like that. Be planting it down here. Already back in the winter, I got all my tomato cages pulled out. I need to do something with them so they're not out here in the yard. But okay, so it's a lot later the same day now. It's evening time, and actually turned out to be sunny today and warmed up. It's been real windy though, but as you can see, I got the electric fence pulled up here, and I got the other one pulled up, and I'm gonna bush hog the old sorghum down tomorrow. It's not real wet up here, but I might as well let it dry out a little bit more. I ain't in that big of a hurry. So yeah, so the next thing that I'll be doing to these gardens is I will be plowing them. So that's exciting. That's always fun. I obviously don't have a lot that I have to plow up, but being that it's 4 different spots, that takes a while. So, well, thanks everybody for sticking with me this long. I know this wasn't a super exciting video, but it's just one of those things I got to get done before gardening can start. So, everybody out there, I'll talk to you guys later, and have a nice evening.